Thanos the Mad Titan is a Goliath of a villain who has made great strides to establish that he's a villain you should not take lightly, wiping out half of the universe with a snap of his fingers, killing his own mother for research purposes, and standing toe-to-toe with Earth's mightiest heroes on plenty of occasions. But sometimes Thanos doesn't just seek death and destruction. Sometimes he just wants to be cruel to random people for the sake of just being cruel. As Cosmic Ghost Rider has pretty much seen it all, being his right-hand man after Thanos killed every single Marvel hero, and left the Hulk around to eat what few friends he had remaining. With Cosmic Ghost Rider sitting on a hill, as he goes over several times Thanos just mess with random people just for the fun of it. Like one time he stopped a young woman from making groundbreaking leaps for mankind, all because he helped an old lady cross the street. Or another time he went all over the universe and killed each of his kids and baby mamas so they couldn't come back to kill him later in his life. And then there was one time that Cosmic Ghost Rider says himself was the most evil thing Thanos ever did. Because what Thanos made sure to do every year on one special day was to torture one human on their birthday for their entire life. And it all starts with a little boy named David getting tucked into his crib on his first birthday, with Cosmic Ghost Rider even saying that no cruelty is too small for even the likes of the Mad Titan himself to take great pleasure in accomplishing. Because the second the parents would leave, Thanos would steal David's blanket, causing David to cry all night long. 4 years later, David asks his mom to not have a birthday party because of the monster, but she says that his father is arriving with cake at any minute. That is until a loud crash is heard, with David running out to see the car crunch together with his father still inside. At 16 years old, David gets a text from his girlfriend while sleeping, but unbeknownst to David, Thanos swipes the phone from David while waking up and asking why he keeps torturing him year after year. But Thanos just texts away and hands the phone back to David after sending a message that had surely get him broken up with his girlfriend, as Thanos leaves wishing David a happy birthday. At 21 years old, David goes to a party, but Thanos won't let him drink. At 25, Thanos burns down the grad school David worked so hard to get into. At 27 years old, Thanos gets David fired from his job and also lets him know that his cat is dead. And to David, it seems like there's no end in sight. But on David's 30th birthday, while David is planning a way for Thanos to reveal why he tortures him every single birthday, the clock strikes midnight, and on the news, Thanos was defeated and exiled by the Avengers. And David smiles from ear to ear because Thanos missed his birthday. So for David's 31st, he kicks open the door, happier than ever on his birthday, singing his own birthday song, until Thanos starts up the grill apologizing for missing David's birthday last year, but he'll make it up to him big time. Because after all, these meetings mean a lot to Thanos, as he says there's nothing more important, snapping his fingers, sending every house in the neighborhood through a black hole except for David's house. Cut to David, now at 45 years old. His house is completely trashed, and Thanos even says himself that there isn't much to work with anymore, is there? But David starts talking to Thanos, telling Thanos that for a very long time he wanted to know why Thanos would come around every year to torment him. But then David started to think to himself that the reason Thanos keeps coming back is to see how much it'll take for David to kill himself. But David refuses to give in and instead keep hanging on despite everything Thanos has done to him. But while David keeps talking, Thanos smashes a hole in David's ceiling, and the whole house begins to flood rapidly, with Thanos leaving, telling David that he doesn't care what he does, and he'll see him next year, ending the story. Now, do you think David kept on going with his life, or do you think he ended it there? Let me know in the comments. And this is one of my favorite Thanos stories because it's kind of a villainous take on that one Sandman comic where Sandman meets with an immortal man every century to see if he still wants to live. Instead, it's just Thanos destroying this man's life every single year. It's too funny. But anyways, that's going to be the end of the video, and I hope you guys like this story, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip side.